We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. Welcome everybody. It's Saturday. You say, what did you do today? Well, I helped my new friend Kenny, get his first halibut spearfishing. Now, you say, what? I didn't know what you were doing today. You didn't go even on live. You didn't do anything. Well, today was a tremendous day for me. I've tapped a couple halibut on the head, telling them, please be back tomorrow because I want my 2 for tomorrow. I limited out. Sure, I limited out. Of course I did. It's downloading right now. You'll be able to watch it. Action-packed day. And I met a new friend through another friend. And he brought his own boat down. He did his own thing. And the second dive, I took him and said, hey, we're going to go have fun. Now, to dive with me, you're going to watch, and it's fast paced. I don't mess around. You shoot one and you miss. Keep going. Come on. You can't write what you're about to watch. And that's the coolest thing. So, I have a new friend. I have 2 new friends today. They brought their own boat down from Sacramento, from Dolphin Scuba Shop. Go shop there if you're in Sacramento. Any word on those weights selling? No, not yet, homie. Let's see. Hang on, sorry. I have people texting me. Oh, is it downloaded yet? What's going on? No, it's one of those things. It's a nail biter. So what I want you to do is get your friends right now, please. You get to watch it. And how's the diving been? Well, let me just answer that real quick. You should have seen the pipes today. Okay, anyway, let's get back to, I got to answer this guy too. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Unprofessional, I get it, but I just went out today, limited out, 1 dive. I'm live right now if you want to check it out. It's still downloading, though. How's the viz? I'm live. You'll be able to watch it. It was crazy cool. The viz sucked. Okay. So the guys that were with me probably thought they had good viz. They said so. I'm like, that's not good viz, but it's not bad viz. But I will tell you, it was just a fucking. Sorry, Mom. I haven't even had a chance. I took a shower, sure. I got the whole fillets. I'll show you the videos of that. I barely threw something together. I'm like, man, maybe I'll just put my picture up and say, hey, I'm going to go live when I'm finished. No. Sticking to the schedule. So the schedule now, we're waiting for the dive. You'll see it. And you'll meet Kenny, new friend for life. The guy showed up in the parking lot this morning. And he wasn't even diving on my boat with gold chains. One of a shark's jaw. Yes, Jeff. Yes. Oh, God, yes. I was tapping him on the head. Everybody limited out. Everybody got their own, too. That's all I'm saying. And you're going to watch, so you can't argue with me. I don't know why it's taking so long. I probably have to upgrade my computer, but it doesn't matter. I'm up here right now. Sure, I had a beer in the parking lot with my buddies just hanging out. And then I got home and I had another beer because my wife and all these kids are going to a festival that our buddy is doing tacos at, or not even tacos, great food. And I'll share his information on my page if you're interested in that kind of thing. But right now they're at the thing. What am I doing? We can take this right off stage. Who cares? Let me just come up here. I'm elated. But as soon as this comes up, I'm going to let it play, and then you watch it. And then what I'll do is I'll go down and get a beer. And I got one dog here. Where's your sister? I got to go check on my my other dog. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's as soon as it pops up, boom. It's about 6 minutes.
I edited it just so you don't have to watch boringness, but you also watch greatness, in my opinion. Now, what I mean by greatness is, man, just what a day. Like I said, live viewers comments show up on StreamYard. For example, click here. Okay, I'd like to see the comments. No. I commented. Where did that comment go? Well, no. Show's a mess. I told you it's a shit show. But wait till you watch how great this is. I know it's a lot of talk. Blah blah blah. I'm just trying. No, I want to go get a beer. I want to go get a beer. This is dumb. Thank you, Martin. You're gonna watch some great video today. I met a guy in a parking lot, and that's the story of my life. And he's a friend from a friend that he's been texting me for over a year. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, listen, I got my friends, I got my buddies. Well, two of my buddies couldn't even show up at the last minute. So my boat was only 3 instead of 5. So that's why I told this other guy, hey, you come with us, but you got to bring your own boat. He goes, well, if you got buddies, you could throw them on my boat. I'm like, I don't listen. But then when I got there, I'm like, man, you could just go on my boat, or you can go do the experience for yourself. He chose to do it for himself, and he rocked it today. Let me just say that. As soon as it comes up, it's not clickbait. It's none of that. It's a slow computer. You can hear it. Let me feel it. Yeah, it's warm. She's an old little lady, but she does the job, man. I got home, I edited, and I'm telling you, this is real. You're gonna watch him eat his first eyeball. I ate an eyeball in here for kids that were coming over to go to the fair or whatever is happening at this festival. It's a festival. Sorry, I don't want to call it a fair if it's not a fair. But I was down there. I was filleting fish. I'm taking them so they'll have the leather. And now I got to get rid of all the meat before I get. It's a big complicated thing. Showing the kids what a halibut looks like. 2 halibuts were bigger than one of the little girls. I was like, you're going to see me holding a picture of both my halibut, and guess what? I can't even lift them. My wife's like, can you lift them up and push them out? Like, I can't, and I'm not gonna. They're hanging by my side. I don't have to put them out. It's not a dick pic that you need to show bigger. I'm sorry. Listen, sorry. But I don't have to hold my fish out. I don't have to hold my lobster out. All I have to do is show you me lots of vitamins in those eyeballs. Have you ever popped them in raw there, Martin? Probably has. This guy's more of a man than me. My God. Please just download so I can go get my beer. Let's see here. We're halfway. Come on. Oh, man. You're going to see greatness. That's all I can say. Listen, you can get off here and say, wow, I ran into somebody that's saying he's going to. No. You're going to see greatness, and you're going to see it again tomorrow because I'm going out again tomorrow. I'm not done with my limits for this week. Yep. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you'll see. I almost lost it with the kids. Like, popped it in my eye. I've done it before, even a 50-pound one. But this one, I just popped in there for the kids. Kenny ate his first one because my buddy Kyle last year got his first one, and I told him, oh, everybody with a first one eats the eyeball. I didn't know he'd actually do it. He ate it. So now it's a rule. Kenny got one. I'm like, hey, you got to pop out the eyeball and eat it. Oh, okay. He limited out on his first dive for halibut. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. One he shot after I showed him I showed him one. Right there. We're doing 2 days of diving with the dude. Right there. Boom, he nails it, right? I told him, because I'm a narcissist, I get it, Emily. I say, hey, listen, anything over 20 pounds, I'm shooting, you can watch. All of a sudden, he sees a 25-pound one. I hear his gun go off. I'm like, holy Toledo, this guy, what? I swam over the top of it. Not the best, not the worst. But my spidey senses didn't show. But my editing skills will make me look like a master. Me showing him everything. Look at over there. Look at over there. And you'll see. I mean, if you're interested in this thing called life, just limits. And this is a natural high. Sure, I took an edible to calm down, and I'm drinking water right now. because I had a beer in the parking lot and a beer while I was cleaning. And then I want one more beer during my show, but I can't run my show. Where are we at? 3/4 away, kids. Here, let me take a picture of what we're looking at here. This is we're looking at just complete. Okay, welcome to the new. No, I don't want any of that. That's what we're looking at right there. See that little pie thing? That's what we're waiting for. It's not what do you call that? Bait and switch. It's not a clickbait. It's a real thing. You're gonna see me just shine. I met a new friend. I told him he's gonna get his first halibut. I didn't even dive with him his first dive. Came up, they didn't have any halibut. I'm like, how'd you guys do? I don't know. We didn't run into him the first dive. We ran into him the second dive though. And that's what you got to do. You got to communicate with buddies. Now I got a network. So I want to. I just let it because I always talk through it. I'm gonna let you guys watch it as soon as it comes up. I'll bring it up. I'll go get my beer. I'll put pants on. Right now I got a towel on because I just got out of the shower. I stunk. Oh my god, halibut slime everywhere. Limits for everybody on my boat. So 6 halibut and limits on the other boat. And both those divers, bravo to them. They had their first day of halibut hunting and they both got limits. When has that ever happened? Okay, there he is, the star of the show. Hello, Mr. Kenny. If anybody wants, listen, Kenny, it's not bait and switch. I'm still downloading. I didn't even have time for your first kill. Okay, but you're gonna be it. You're the superstar. This is my friend that I met. He's been contacting me for about 1.5 years, and I'm like, yeah. And then he's one of my good buddies' friends, right? So that first thing I see him in the parking lot. Here, it'll be in the video, but here. Anybody that does this when I first meet him, X, how do I do this? Okay, cancel. I show up with my real bling chains, with my real fins. This guy shows up with that. There's Kenny right there. So if you don't think that's great, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's got 2 gold chains. He's got a shark, which I'm like, oh man, a shark. You're messing with. Like, let's wear those after we get through the gauntlet of dumb sharks out there, because these are the real sharks. But never mind, nobody saw one, and plenty of blood in the water. Plenty of blood in the water. Plenty of blood in the water. That's all I could say. Everybody got their limits. I mean, how much blood can there be? You're talking about 3 on my boat, so that's 6. 6 got killed on my boat by each of diver got 2, right? I ran out of, you're going to see me. I got my limit. What are you going to do? Now you just got to play with them. So I tapped a couple on the head. Tonight, I'll show you one. Stick with me. Tell your friends. Because every night, I have video now for a week. But I'm not resting. I'm going to go back out tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another fun day. And then we'll slide into the work week. I'll go do my work, and then I'll come and I'll edit. And this isn't where I make my money. The money is the shorts. Okay, I'm heading out. But okay, cool. So the shorts will come. One shot, everybody knows the rules, will come. There'll be, well, if I get 2 tomorrow, there'll be 4 kill shots by myself. I don't know. I gotta go diving tomorrow. I'm not Babe Ruth, but I kind of am. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get 2 tomorrow. That's how good I am. I've never seen a blue shark here. We have the 7 gills. Those are mostly the ones we've seen. We got the leopards, sure, and then we got the whites and all the sand ones. But I've never seen blues. I've seen blues. I've had one turn on me down there in Catalina, and in the kelp bed. Quite exhilarating. One of my buddies almost walked on water back to the boat because he was yelling shark the whole time, and it was a blue shark. That's a kitty cat. Let's go play with it. No. You got the rescue dinghy over there. He pulled him in like he was being attacked. I come up after an hour dive. He goes, "Where were you? I thought you got eaten." I'm like, with those things? Beautiful. I'll bring it up. I have it on video somewhere. Um, so those are the ones we. Yeah, I know. I was watching Shark Week, right? Because I got to entertain myself with people in cages and this and that. Okay, cool, cool. And then you see the guys that have been bitten and they don't have a limb, but now they're studying them. That's cool to me. But nevertheless, the they were doing a list of the most dangerous, and it's the blues are second to the most dangerous. I'm talking about as shark bites. If they do shark bite ratio with humans, blues are come on 80%. Okay, blues are blues are up there. Maybe because they look so cute and they're so pettable. Now I petted them. I petted mine, but you're not supposed to. And don't. Here's what you do with a shark. If it's coming towards you, you swim towards it. I know that, and I do that all the time. And I got a pokey thing. Yeah, and people love to kill sharks just for their fins and just eat their fins and then throw them back in the water and they can't. That to me is insane. But you probably think what I'm doing is insane because oh my god, I killed 2 more halibut today. Well, thanks for the dive. We'll be in touch. Okay, my guy. I'm sorry. You can rewatch this if you want. I'm going to do a bit more professional video. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being you. And I mean that by the guy's been wanting to do this for over a year, and he got to experience it, and he went home with limits, and so did his dive partner. Um, Bravo to the both of you for limiting it out. And yeah, yeah. Uh, Blues, yes. And you could. Okay, where am I? Oh, I think it's no, no, no. It's teasing me now. Now it's just teasing me. But and I'm just teasing you guys. It's coming. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna do this from now on because normally I just talk my way through the video. Um, I'll let you watch it first, and then I'll narrate it. I didn't have time to narrate. Listen, um, you're gonna see the water change. I came up. I couldn't find my anchor, so I came up in the and you'll see the fish dangle below me. You can't even see them when I'm on the surface. Good viz underneath. Great, not great viz for me, but great enough to find halibut. Okay, um, I've been under there when it's like 100 foot viz after you get through that chocolate milkshake crap. So I have peeps out there on the piece right now. I believe it's Doug from High Sierras. They're out there on the Channel Islands right now. We're going to get some pictures coming up on those, guaranteed. Those guys are out there. They're slayers, too. And they love going after halibut. I didn't even have to go anywhere, and I got my 2, and I'm going to get my 2 tomorrow, so I'll have 4 this week. I'm going for over 1,000 pounds. I want to do over 1,000 pounds on by October because October, brain turns off. No more halibut. Lobster, turn on. Lobster. And I'm excited. I'm going to do some lobster butter. I gave Dan some lobster butter, my buddy, because he had some scallops. He's waiting for his girl to get home. Maybe he's going to eat them tonight and not tell her. Okay, hopefully she doesn't watch this show because I gave him my Uncle Freddie's batch. I wrote Uncle Freddie, my uncle, on there for that batch. Don't worry, Uncle Fred, I got more. I can go get them anytime. They're all over where I was today. If I didn't want to go for a halibut, I could have had Kappas on link-ups. So many goddamn link-ups. You're going to see it. I'll show you tomorrow. This one is just going to be, well, man, you'll see. Oh, I need a beer. Wife's at the fair or some event. Bulldog's just laying on the floor here. I saw those commercials where there's like a Labrador. He goes down and gets a beer opens the refrigerator, grabs the beer, brings it up all gently. Oh, you think you could do that, bud? No, didn't think so either. All right, let me see where we're at, guys. Oh man. Oh, the pie is almost done. I'll give you an update on the pie. Let me give you an update. Okay, that's how long we have to wait. There's the pie. Okay. So I'll just keep talking to you. If you got questions, ask. Just like I said, a tremendous dive. Got to meet two new great guys who I'm going to be friends with for the rest of my life. I'm pretty sure. They just, I believe they look at life the same way I do, and I don't open myself up that much anymore to people. But I even called my buddy today. I'm like, "Are you sure these guys know how to dive?" Because here's the thing: if you get into diving and you just want to learn this, I get it, but it's a learning process. This I make it look easy. This is stupidly dangerous at any time, and I'm not a risk taker. Those free divers are the risk takers. I'm going to Alaska, I think in 2 weeks. I got to look at the dates. I don't want to give the dates out because I guess the wardens up there watch me now too. So I'm going to Alaska, yes. And then when I'm there, you're going to know it because I'm going to put it all over the thing. And then I'm going to be out of range for 2 days or 3 days. I can't even remember. It's a 3-day trip. So 3 days I'll be out of cell service in the bush. And here's what I want to do. I want to shoot a salmon on a spear gun. It's the only state you can do this. And 2 things, I believe, I have to look into it. You have to be underwater when you take the shot. And you have to be free diving, no tanks. I can do both, especially when they're going into an inlet. So we're just zooming by you. Oh, it's Alaska. So now there's bears up on shore. What I'd like to do is shoot one and throw it at the bear and have the bear eat it. I think that would be fun. But I don't know if that's legal. I'll find out everything first. And because listen, this is my life. I don't want this to end with the wardens coming after me. There's no the pie chart's almost there. I'm gonna have a beer in probably 3 minutes. Okay. All right. Now I'm excited. So the name of this video will be Kenny, and you can watch it, and then I'll come. I got probably an hour and a half of calm, just slowing it down, and I got the board up. I gotta add up the fish. So tomorrow we'll get official weight to date, and then it'll be my 2 for tomorrow if I get 2 tomorrow. I believe I will. Yes. I that's man. Can you imagine the skin? I'm bringing back okay, salmon. My wife likes salmon. We can't get it here anymore because of they closed it down because they like to feed all our seals. So a male seal eats over 60 pounds a day of the salmon. So protect the seals, protect the salmon. Okay, human beings don't get to have salmon anymore because of the seals. So you voted that policy in. Good for you guys. No more salmon unless you want to go get it. And then what they do is they sell it from another fish from China, and they squirt the ink into it, and then you think you're having salmon. So enjoy it. You don't believe me? Just ask Costco people. They got to tell you the truth. So, it's done. Here we go. Okay, let's bring it up, and I can go grab a beer. God, I was getting on politics. Thank God it came up. Let's see. Kenny. Boom. Open. Boom. Here it comes. I'm going to get a beer. I'm just having fun. When I meet something, okay, I'm not commenting. I'm going to get a beer. Hey, buddy. What's going on, my little guy? Look how close you are. Guy doesn't give a fuck. No. I told you. Got the red, white, and blue gun back. Thank you, friend. I made you proud with your gun today. Now we're done, friend. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not going to comment. I got some guys. You want to learn? I'll teach you. Oh, I'm not commenting. Cap is on. Oh, you should swam over. You should count out. Swam over. We'll slow it down and not watch. I'm not going to comment. If you got a comment, I will answer any question right now. I'll let it run. Then I'll talk about it. I'll wake up your wife with this one. My God. They might as well see Buddy's going back. I don't know what his situation is. He's going back. 2 halibut. That's a lot of meat. Compliments of food. What's that mean? Any viewers on? I don't even know what that means. Like hose? I don't want to eat hose. Yes, Brian. And when I tell you that I tap 3 on the head, you're going to see 1 right here. I'll not comment until the end, and then I'll play it. I just want to talk. Thank you, Dad. I'm not commenting. There you go. A lot of beeping going on. I'm happy. Don't risk your life, people. I was getting my beard. I don't know if I've already tapped. Oh yeah, here he is. I'm going to tap him on the head. See you tomorrow. Oh, Mom, if you're watching. Mom, I slowed it down. There's one of your birds. Show your bird, people. I'll just send you this clip, Mom. None of the killing. Here you go. But that's one of those little cormorants. I think that's or corcorants. Oh, Jesus, I should know my birds by now. Beautiful. Computer screaming could not find the anchor. Let's see where I come up. Two fish that are over. Let's see. I got a 28-pounder and a 25-pounder on me, and now I'm going to go up in the death zone. Is what I call it. What temp of the water? The water was cold. I heard 51. I didn't look at the other diver said it was 51. So here we go. Up to the depth. A lot of people keep their guns cocked here just in case. I'm not that guy. I want to hold on to my gun and I want to stab. They're gonna bite the fish for me. That's all it is. Dirty water. There's my fish. You can barely see him. Nailed it. Now this swim, you ask Jesus for all the sins that you've done, and tell him you're gonna straighten up your life until you hit the ladder. Because you can't even see the fish below me right there, and then trust me, that stringer not that long. So. Remember, you are looking at a 54-year-old man just living his life to the fullest. Just letting you know. For some roast too. Come on. You're almost there. Let's not fuck around. Get everything out. Real quick, I gotta say this. If you don't know what you're doing and your gun's still cocked because you're nervous and you want to get out of the water, this is why you come back with an uncocked gun. Do not hand up a gun with bands on it or any. I don't care if the safety's on or not. There they are.
Grab this stringer, I can't pull it up. Unhook it and make sure it's wrapped around your hand.
Big dog.
You got it?
No, I don't fucking
This is what
Yeah, let me get up first. Do not let him kick it out of your hand.
Next guy.
Oh shit. Holy fucking it.
There was spot in there and I'm like, gonna be famous.
Yeah, baby. It's shorter though.
I thought that one was a female, right?
Let them do their research. Let them know exactly where you got them, guys. Should go 20. I'm gonna say 28.
Nice.
Thank you.
No, nothing.
Are we at 28?
Try the smaller scale again.
Switch out scales. One scale goes to 25, the other one goes
27?
to 35.
Oh, that's a... Hold it up. Tell me your name.
Kenny.
You want the guys?
My name's Kenny. This is my first halibut with a spear. Here we go, down the hatch.
Show it to me. Oh, nice. Nice, brother. You should have had your gold
Now that's how a man does it, right? You're gonna watch me do it, and I mess it up in front of kids.
chains on for that. You know what I'm saying?
My wife wanted me to hold these out. I'm like, I barely can hold them up, love. Take the picture. That's in the. Hey, I know how to use a tear. The bull weighs 7 pounds. That one's 25 point, almost 26. And look at that, 28.9. That's what I did today, right there. There's Penelope. They love licking the slime. It's so gross. My wife gets mad at me. I think it's cute though. Oh, this is another guy that's been trying to dive with me, and he was out on a kayak today, and I told him where to go, but I think he did his own thing, and he's gonna have video. So when I have his video, I will put it up. He caught it fishing from a kayak with no pedals. He's like, oh my god, check this out. He's also a diver, free diver. He does videos.
Ready?
Here we go.
This is an eyeball of a 30-pound halibut. Okay? See it? See the eyeball?
Yeah. It was an eye.
Yeah, watch. You want to see? You want to touch? Anybody want to touch?
Oh.
You want to touch? All right, here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to pop it in the mouth.
All right. Kenny did it much more manly than me.
Go.
I had to go over to the sink. It wasn't 100% sustainability. It's like 99.8% sustainability. Okay. That was the day. Let me critique it now. And if you've already watched it, cool. If you don't want to watch it again, I get it. But now I'm going to critique it. So here we go. The day started off where I called my buddy and said, "Is this guy really know what he's doing?" And he goes, "Yes, he's a good diver." I go, "Okay." And he goes, "It's a good friend of mine." I said, "Okay, good friend of yours is a good friend of mine." So here we go. I show up and he has bling on like this. I was like, this guy's got to be the coolest motherfucker out there. Sorry, Mom. Oh, yeah. So that thing is plastic, whatever it is. Maybe a shark's tail, a whale tail. I don't know. But I have.
Hey, buddy.
You know the day's gonna be great when the otters are just crunching on things right there.
Well, my little guy.
Listen to
How close you are. Guy doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. This is what it's like searching for halibut, and I'll tell you when I see one, and I'll tell you what I'm looking for. People say when they dive with me, they can't believe the speed you dive. Listen, you're there to look, and you got to cover ground. Same with lobsters. You got to cover ground. You cover ground, you're going to find them. You find them, they're all in one spot. Here we go. Ground, that's Kenny's light next to mine. I don't like using the light. That's I think I'm on track. I'm not even fast forward. Okay, hang on. I will tell you, his reaction time, mine's old man reaction time. He's a younger man. That was good of him. Let me show you where I see it. Sorry, I didn't know where it was coming. There. I saw, let me back it up. And can I just do it a little bit? Okay, let me just do this and I'll stop it. Okay, look at the top of the screen. That's what you're looking for. It's mind-numbing. And he wasn't even over by the reef. Now, he's facing away from the reef. That means he's not hungry. He just wants to, I point my gun at it. Thank God, when this thing takes off, you can see their fins go up. Their eyeballs roll. And dude got a stellar shot. I don't care. Action shot all day. Got away from me. He was out of my range. Boom, he shot. I'm like, oh, did he hit it? I said, all right, get to the rocks. Okay, here's mine. Now, I want you to notice My light is on it right now. It's a little bit small for my liking. But if you can look down right now to the left where my head is on the screen, that's a 25-pounder. Watch this move. I'm focused in on that one, wondering if I want to shoot it. Wonder if I want it to be one of my one of two I can have. Or maybe I'm going to just go pet it on the head. When I see this beast get up and get out of there, watch. Do you see that? You see that right underneath me? Holy Toledo. He's like, I don't want to be any part of this. Here we go. Watch again. When did I look back? Right there. Oh. Hello. Action shot. I'll slow that down for the short. Holy shit. Now I know what size it is. I didn't know. I just saw movement. I knew it was bigger than that little one I was looking at. Now I'm yelling at him to shoot it. Listen to me. God, I'm such an asshole. Hang on. There it is. Hang on. We'll just walk. There it goes. Oh, ooh. I go, ooh. Okay, listen. I'm going to yell at him to shoot it. That was his second one. Dude limited out on his first. He did his first dive for halibut and second dive. First dive with me. Sorry. There's my ego. There's my narcissism. You're welcome, Emily. I am the best. Sorry. Daddy's here to stay. And you can fake your life away, or you can come talk to me because you're part of this. You've done this with me before. Why do all these people and all the kids that were down here don't think I'm a narcissist? Why'd you miss out on your grandma's funeral? Don't worry, your birthday's coming up, and I got a special birthday for you. As you can see, Dad kept everything. As if you watched yesterday, you watched my son do his DMV test. I did the same thing with Emily. So they want to say I'm a bad dad, but uh-oh. I've been filming myself for 30 years. Emily, how old are you? You're 26, 25, 24, somewhere in there? Oh, no. Okay, you're right. Let's not get off topic. You're right. Oh, it's rough at the top. Thank you. You're right. It is. If this is rough, though, this was my day today. And tomorrow it's going to be the same fucking thing, except for a different experience. Or maybe a shark comes in. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I see the biggest ling in the world. Maybe I don't. Maybe I see a dolphin. Maybe I don't. Maybe I see a turtle. Maybe I don't. I don't know. It's the unknown. And guess what? Underwater, you don't look at your phone. You have to be focused on living down here. And somebody that is hyperactive like me, that they wanted on Ritalin, this is all they needed to let me do. This is your brain not turning off for an hour. Once you shoot one, you retain it, but you keep swimming. You don't have time to. Otherwise, you're not going to get two. If you take your time and just sit in one place, you got to get back. You got to get back to where your boat is. This is a great white area. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. This is where they're at. And they're not the juveniles. They're the big ones because it's right by the fucking trench. Sorry, Mom. I got to explain it to people so they understand. So if I don't cuss, there's people that don't understand unless you cuss to say how serious this is. As a matter of fact, fishermen just looked at us today, and the not the wardens, but the ones that do the research. Here I go. How many came in today? He goes, none. We haven't had any yet. I'm like, huh? I'm like, okay. My boat's limited out, and the boat over there is limited out. And this was their guys' first time. They limited out on their first dive. Second dive. The first dive with me. Second dive was with the first dive with me. There I go. On the top again. Rough at the top. You're right. Okay. I'm holding on to it. I don't know what kind of shot this is because it's not my head shot I liked, right? And I'm just hoping my spear is through. And all right, hang on. Thank you. You're absolutely right. How'd you guys do up there today? Did you guys? I know you were rodding, reeling up there in the. I won't say where you were, but Pacific Halibut. Yes. So when you take your boat out for crab season, Dungeness crab, Martin, I throw my crab pots over, and I was trying to put them right on the edge, and I looked, and it was 150 foot, and then I did something. I don't know, a mouse drum. I don't know, just a moment, and then I threw it in, and I'm like, oh, that's just letting my line go just spin out. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then the buoy hits, and it goes, and I see it just drop, and I run back and look at my depth gauge, and I was over the trench, 3,000 feet. Okay, well, there goes that pot. Don't worry, it had the sensitive stuff on that they make us put on. That's when we were allowed to use pots. So the crabs, I don't know how that works. It dissolves and they get out. I don't know. But I lost them. Well, I'll tell you what. I didn't want to lose $400 worth of gear. Each one of those with the lead lines and the floats, and you got to put your IDs on there and your go IDs and your social security and your name of your firstborn and a little blood sample on the thing. I don't know, DNA. Anyway, you got a leopard shark, but no halibut. Do you guys eat the leopard sharks? That's my question. Okay, let me keep going with this, but answer that question if you can. Listen to that line. That squeak was my line stretching. Ooh, that's a big fish right there. You know it's a big fish when you hear the squeak. Go through. Okay. This is why I love this. He is in flesh. This is a stupid shot, but let me just go back so we can review this. That's the squeak. Now I believe I have them because I'm pulling them tight. You want to keep them tight as you're going up on the line so your flaps stay against them. Okay, right there you can see both flaps out and spread. I don't know if you can. That's the top of the spear, and those are the flaps. That's the left one and the other one. Okay, I just make sure I go all the way through again. There they are, the flaps. There he is, like, ow. He had a little run there. Look at this, nothing on my stringer. Bling, bling. After that, there's nothing like that. You close that. That stringer my buddy Brian gave me, and it's over like a 200-pound. I showed my buddy in the parking lot. He had one stringer, and he stood on it and pulled up, and it popped off. You get big fish like this, and you get two that are over 25 pounds, which I did today. Thank you very much. Not sure for the reason of the leopard shark here. There's a lot of mercury in them. Not a great eating. Oh, perfect. And I hear, listen, you did something great because this is their spawning season. I just learned that for mine because I was going to kill mine, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I don't want to kill something just to kill it. Well, I kind of did because I wanted the skin. They're beautiful. God, they're beautiful. No, but you will see. I could have Hallie hammered one, but I would have been over my limits, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. That's all I can say. There's my first one. I should be on the move here. I don't know why I'm taking the time. Be on the move here. Okay, now I'm on the move. I gotta get the gear out and put the mono back on. Now you want to be moving forward when you're doing it to the next one. And if the buddy out there, there's no sweat. You're gonna hang out with he wants to be here. As you can see, I was looking at that little one. And doing some time and we're going to wrap your eyes. Talking my gun, I like the rising kick in this one anymore. It has the channel in it, so you just put it in and Get to hear the clip. And then now you do your mono. I do 2 wraps with 12 feet of leaf. Get the flesh still on the tip. Like that. Oh, Halibut's going crazy. Let them swim with you. Try to keep them alive. Now they'll just swim with me. You're creeping at me. I might be creeping at me for whatever. It might be my buddy. You cock your gun and keep going forward, guys. Keep going forward. You only have 45 minutes to an hour unless you start it out. You only have 40 minutes. Two bands. There's a Capizon. Nice Capizon. Okay. This is where my buddy shoots when, look at the light and look at what you're looking for. You're out in the sand. You just want a glimmer of, that's a rock right there. Don't get excited about that. Here we go. Watch out on my beam. This is the Orca Torch D710. Let me see what I got the brochure right here. D710. Boom. Orca Torch. Call them up. Call Cindy or you know what? I'll get you guys a code. You get 20% off. I think. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't know what these people are doing. Oh, no. No, hang on. Buddy swam, both of us swam over the 30-pound halibut. Hang on. Didn't know what this was doing. Hang on. Amazon. Okay. It's right down below us. Watch. You're going to see his spear gun. He's just holding on to it. And here we go. You see it? My gun's in my hand. We just swam over it. The halibut thinks it's safe. Hey, halibut. That's my gun coming. That's my buddy's gun right there up in the upper corner. My gun is swinging down. That's his butt of his gun. He's just going on with his merry business. Did you guys see it? It's facing away from the reef. That means it's not even hungry. It thinks the threat is over because we just swam over the top of it. Uh-oh. Is the threat over? I don't think so. Okay. Boom. It's through. I know it's through. Two bands. I should have had 3 bands on. Okay. Leave me alone. It's through. So now what you want to do, yes, you're absolutely right. A lot of guys like to try to follow their spine and shoot them in the spine, and then they can't move. A brilliant move. Bravo. But if you have a smaller gun, sometimes it breaks their back, but sometimes it doesn't penetrate. I like penetration. It's just me. Okay. Now it's starting to do its shuffle. Do not go hands-on like this if you don't know what you're doing. It will kill you. It'll knock your mask off. It'll compliments the brewery. Holding them down. Now, there's another one right there. I can see it out there. Jesus criminy. That's a nice one too. Okay, doesn't matter. Let me get off that. I don't know if you can see it. Watch in the middle of the screen, take the 2 ripples out, and you'll see the outline of another one right there. Interesting. I'm going to bring him back to the reef because now it's predator time. Now look at all this soot. You don't want to be in there in 0 visibility. Bring them above that. Bring them up. So now you have the advantage to see if anything's coming in. Mostly it'll be his heels, I'll be honest. There we go, baby. A lot of blood. Yes. There it is. One-handed. You got one on there, so this is going to be a risky move. You don't want to open it up and leave your hand off that open part because the other one can, hey, it doesn't want to be on there. Let's just be honest. get bit, they can break your hand. Now it's on. It's on like Dawn of the Fall. What a show. What a day. Now, once again, take your stringer off as you go proceed. Do not wait around. Otherwise, you won't make it back to your boat. Gun. Going forward as I'm redoing it. This is how fast I dive. There's no waiting around. Wow, there's another halibut right there. I didn't even see that one. You see the halibut right there? If you look in the middle of the screen, you can see the rocks and then the halibut at the bottom of it. Oh, check the depth. Check the depth. Yes, they hurt. Very powerful. Very powerful. Just trying to get back. I got my limits. I have 50 pounds of halibut on me. Okay. I can't shoot this one, so let me just play with it. There it is in the upper screen. Hey, you. Hey, you. See its eyes? They're beautiful. This one's not even buried. See his fins up? When their fins are up, they're going to move. He doesn't know what to do because you're in front of it. If I was behind it, it would have been gone. One shot, everybody knows the rules. And this is where it hit my mask, and my mask got a little knocked off. Don't worry, I'm a survivor. Fix the mask, and don't do that again, I guess. So yes, I could have hand stabbed that one, Martin. Would have been illegal, though. Oh, Mom, there's your bird. If you're watching, Mom, make a comment. If you're watching, there's your bird people. I'll edit this and I'll put it in slow motion, Mom, and I'll bring it brighter. So I'll bring it brighter so you can show it to your little bird group. These are the blackbirds. Are corcorans. They come down. He's 60 feet down and he's hanging out just on my whole dive with me. They're beautiful. But when they peck you and you're from behind and you don't know what's touching you, you think it's the worst. Okay. Yep. There you go, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm coming up. This computer's screaming. I didn't find my anchor. I knew that I was close. We're going to see how close I was. A lot of guys do not uncock their guns here. I do because I will forget when I'm getting up on my boat and I will hand a loaded gun up. And you never want to hand a loaded gun up to anybody, ever. I don't care if safety's on. I don't care what. Unless you're bluefin and then they're already loaded and they're on safety, because once you find that it's a different world. Don't listen to that. But this, make sure you're uncocked when you hand your gun up. Fast forward. Watch the viz change. Watch the viz change. You can't even see the fish underneath me. This is what Martin said, the kill zone, 10 feet. This is when they're going to hit you. And you got 50 pounds of bleeding fish on you. I don't even have my shark shield on because the battery died again. I thought I charged it. I didn't. Or maybe I just didn't know how to work it. Human error. I don't know. Deepest diving bird. How deep do they go? I'll research that. But if you know, Martin, I'd like to know. I'm curious now. Hey, there's my 2 fish. That's the visibility on the top. You don't think I'm in the kill zone? You guys are insane. That's 50 pounds of fish that they grew up eating. Don't worry, the video will be great. It's not going to hit me. It's going to hit those fish in my brain. It's going to go right past me at this point. Sure. Over 100 feet. Okay. Buddy's boat. My new buddy Kenny. His boat. And then, oh, no, there's 2 guys on there. That must be their buoy or something. I don't know. Both my buddies are already on the boat. I do not like this swim, Mom. This is when I become religious again. Keep looking up to me. See, I was off course. I was going to the other boat. I'll make a little adjustment there. I'm making all the motion a seal would make on the surface with blood trail. You got to understand, this is not the best. You got to come up on that anchor. Almost there. They can go down 1,000 feet, Mom. How the hell does the pressure not affect them? That's what they should be researching. What champions? Here we go. Beautiful, Mom. They're beautiful. As soon as I saw it, Mom, I'm like, oh, I got to get that for my mommy for her bird club. Notice the gun's unloaded. I would have been from. I don't know what that means, Mom. I'm still in the danger zone, guys. Let me show you how fast I get out of the water. Oh, halibut can go down 1,000 feet. Yeah, so Mom, this is the time of year that they come up and spawn. They all have eggs in them or they have sperm. Compliments the brewery. So this is the time they come up and spawn, and then they go back deep in the wintertime. So you could still catch them rod and reel, but you got to go deep. And then to have your bait get to the bottom, you have to, compliments the brewery, have to have a huge lead weight, Mom. And then when you catch one of these things, now you got to pull it up 1,000 feet with a 10-pound ball. And that's if another fish doesn't eat it. And now you bring that fish up, and if it's one you can't keep, now you got to use a descender and bring that fish back down, and hopefully it'll live. It does. I don't think it does, but if they say it does, cool. Yeah, I'm not a. I don't do that. I don't do fishing. I do spear fishing. Hey, Mom, by the way, you created this. Cheers. See, remember when they tried to put me on Ritalin when I was in 3rd grade, Mom? All you need to do is introduce me to the ocean and diving.
Grab this stringer. I can't pull it up.
Okay, I'm showing my age. Hey, buddy, I got 2 fish that are about 50 pounds. I'm gonna need assistance. I just did something great.
Unhook it and make sure it's
Look at my buddy smiling. He knows. He knows right there. He knows I did something great. He hasn't seen yet.
wrapped around your hand.
And Emily, this is why I thought I was a narcissist. It turns out I'm just a great human being that is the best. Prove me wrong. I mean, that's a young father dealing with the same thing I had to deal with your mom, to see his kids, and he loves his kids. And this was a non-kid weekend, and this is what he does to clear his mind, to deal with that dingbat of a ex of his, or maybe she's not. I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. I had issues with mine, and I still do.
Big dog.
You got it?
No, I don't fucking I got it.
Hang on, let me get up first. Do not let him kick it out of your hand.
Halibut, when they come out of water, man, they do not want to be out of water. And if you're not holding on, there's there it goes to the bottom. I had my boy there. He knew. I didn't have to tell him.
I'm not gonna go. Just follow the next guy.
I never go to the front of the boat. I'm just worn out. Okay, Mom, 200 feet. That's pretty cool.
Oh, shit.
Look at him. Look, look at my buddy Kyle and my buddy Dan. Oh, there's a Trump doll too, by the way. Somebody has their baseball cap over Trump's neck.
Fucking it.
There was 5
Okay, now we're back at the dock.
Gonna be famous.
Yeah, baby.
Make you famous.
The first one he put on there, my first one, was longer than the scale. Thank you very much.
It's shorter though.
I thought that one was a female. Right?
That's why I said shorter.
9, 29.
That should go 20. I'm gonna say 28.
It was 26.
Thank you.
No, nothing.
Are we at 28?
Try the smaller scale again.
Smaller scale, so that was 25. That's the 25. The other one he had to get the bigger scale for.
27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a... Hold it up. Tell me your name.
You want that?
He dug the eye out. I'm like, hey, Kyle's like, I had to eat my eye when I got my first one. Go make that guy. I'm like, oh, okay.
Guys?
My name's Kenny. This is my first halibut with a spear. Here we go, down the hatch.
Show it to me. Oh, nice. Nice, brother.
That's the way to do it. Just swallow it. Do not bite it. You're going to watch me bite it now. I had kids over. They're at some festival right down the block.
You should have had your gold chains on for that. You know what I'm saying?
My wife's asking me to hold these things up. I can't hold them up. I can't do the hold them out thing. I got my bling chains on. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm 6'1", maybe 6 foot now. I don't know. The older I get, I shrink. So, so you can just imagine, 6'1" dude. Okay, here's the first one. 25, almost 26 pounds. Second one is 28, almost 29, if we're going to round up. Mom, I like to round up. After 5, you can round up in school. I learned that. Don't worry, I took the tare off the T-A-R-E off the scale. It's my weed scale. I know how to weigh things. Stop it. The bowl weighs 7 pounds. And then there's my little girl. There's my baby girl right there. So proud of her dad licking the slime off it. Kristen came out and got mad at me. Like these dogs are up in our face 24/7. So you got to imagine there's no reason to have any kind of yeah. And then this is my buddy that was unloading his kayak, and I told him where to went, but he might have went somewhere else. I don't know. I have nothing to do with this. And he's been trying to get on my boat, and I met him in the parking lot. He's a free diver, and he's a scuba diver, and he's a fisherman and a kayaker, and his videos are on YouTube, and they're excellent. And he's more of from the younger generation, and he's not so asshole-ish like myself. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Mom, but he's just you don't want cussing. You want beautiful videos of 100% sustainability. This is what the young man's doing, and he went out there and he texted me 2 hours later with this picture. So that's his halibut from a kayak, from fishing, and he's going to have a video of it. So,
Are you ready? Let's go and get in the
This is an eyeball of a
These are all a whole bunch of little girls that are all under, I think there's like 6 of them, and they're all under the age from like 9 down to like 3.
Oh, a 30-pound halibut.
There's my
Okay.
kid.
See it? See the eyeball?
Yeah. Ew, it's an eye.
Yeah, watch. You want to see? You want to touch? Anybody want to touch?
Oh.
You want to touch? All right, here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to pop it in the mouth.
Right here, I should have swallowed it instead of bite into it. That was a bad move.
Good, good.
Oh, look at my eyes. I'm tearing up. Okay. So, all right. That would be my show. Now I have to go down and skin them. I got to process them. Mom, I got some halibut for you. It's going to be the leftover stuff that I scrape off. I know you don't care. And I need to get the crock little things for my next project. So, talk to me tomorrow. I'm going to have 2 more again tomorrow, Mom. I'm allowed 2 more, and I'm just like Babe Ruth. I'm telling you, I'm going to go get them. And it's illegal. It's here in California, libtard area. The wardens weren't there today, but the wardens that do research were. And I'm telling you guys, please give them the proper information, because if we try hiding where they were, how deep, blah blah blah, they'll make up their own survey. And then we used to be able to get 3 of these a day. They said their population was dwindling. Now, you just saw that I killed 2. I touched 1 on the head. I touched 3 more. I have to save it for tomorrow. I got to have another show tomorrow, right? Now, tomorrow I'm going to go kill 2 more. I guarantee it. I'm Babe Ruth. I'm telling you I'm doing it. So come back tomorrow and see if I'm lying or if I'm not. Narcissists don't lie, Emily. They tell the truth because they don't care, right? There you go, little girl. I called myself a narcissist. Love you, Emily. Love you, Weston. Love you, the world, man. And Kenny, excellent job. I love you in a non-gay way. I guess that's how you say it. And I don't know anybody. I just know I had fun today. I had fun with some real fun people. I let people into my life, and now I like them. And they were already friends with a good friend of mine. So if they're good friends with him, they're good friends of mine, right? That's how you get to know me. If you're just gonna meet me, honestly, I'll be nice, but that's it. I can't listen. I just got to go have fun. This was fun for me today. Leave me alone. This is my sanity. I just lost a mother-in-law. Like, I know it's been a month, so, but it's hard. Life's hard. Watching an Olympics, watching a male beat up a woman. I'm trained to fight for women. Never hit them. That's what my dad told me. Now it's okay to, all you have to do is identify as one, and then didn't even look like a chick, and beat the fuck out of that chick. So if you're the dad, sorry, Mom, but if you're the dad of that girl that worked her whole life to go to the Olympics, and then now some dude says, I'm a chick, so it's okay, and wins, knocks her out, goes up and hugs her afterwards, like, oh, well, good. You went up against a top woman. No, you're a dude. Stop this nonsense. That's all I can say. I'm going to go dive in again tomorrow to release some more of this. This Olympic thing just threw me off, because Olympics used to be huge for me, right? So we only had 3 stations growing up. We didn't have a lot of money. And when the Olympics came on, my mom and dad watched them. And then when they mocked Jesus Christ at the very beginning in the ceremony, that's why I'm going back to religion, because I know Satan is running this world. That's what I was taught, and nothing else makes sense. Nothing else makes sense when you can mock Christianity and the world says, oh, you're just a trumper. No. I'm old. And I've watched people die. So if you don't have something else, right, to hold on to, then what the fuck are you doing on this world, right? Now, I didn't believe this for years. You can ask my mom. I fought people over religion. I told them to go fuck themselves. I had it shoved down my throat my whole fucking life. My dad was a preacher. You're a hypocrite, of course. He ran off with an organist, my mom's best friend. Because people are human, okay? People make mistakes. But if you can have a life like this, I don't have any regrets. I don't care what happens to me in life. I always look at the sunny side of it. Everything that happens to you, it has a reason, people. And if you can find that golden, I don't care how deep and dark it is. If you can find that golden silver lining, go with it. I don't know why my kids aren't talking to me. I know why they put a label on me, because I was best friends with both my kids. My ex hated that. She couldn't understand it. And everything that came out of my daughter's mouth was my ex-wife's rhetoric. She's a real narcissist. And I kept my mouth shut through the whole thing, because I had one job: to make sure my kids were safe and to make sure they were loved. And I did that. And you want to call me this now? You got to remember those videos. You got to remember what I went through. And people that know me know. And people are still going through it. My buddy on the boat today, I'm not going to expose him, but he's going through it. He loves his kids. Doesn't want to be with the ex. Why does that make us bad? Right? Why does that make us bad? Because we don't want to be with somebody. We found out. What if you marry somebody and you find out that they're a narcissist? And you're the only one that knows. And you're like, I don't want to be here. I want my kids to be exposed to this. I'll protect them from it. As soon as I let my guard down, when my daughter was out of high school, because she decided to come live with me for high school at the time of her life, she could say no. She could say it was terrible. Uh-oh, videos are coming in. Smarten the fuck up. I'm the dad that taught him how to drive. I'm the dad that my nephews are starting to drive now, and they ask me, can I drive your truck? It's a $91,000 truck. I'm like, yeah, let's go for a drive. Goes back to his parents, goes, oh, I want this truck when I get my license. Stop it, young man. He didn't even want the truck. He wants a Cobra or a Hellcat. That's a Hellcat. I had a Hellcat for 12 hours. Never was mine. It was my uncle's, and I brought it down here to my buddy who's a broker, and he bought it. And he gave me a great price for it, and I was able to give that money back to my my family. That my uncle's teased wishes is what it was. And I got to drive that Hellcat all the way home from Sacramento to here. Ooh, got video of it. It's a good thing I got rid of it, because I would have killed myself. But got to do this today, and this was a blessed day. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you, my guy. I will have a tremendous night. I have a lot of work ahead of me. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up and do the same thing. I say it's Groundhog Day, but it's not, because tomorrow my buddy's already got his fish, but now he knows what he's doing. So there'll be video probably of us hunting tomorrow. And cheers to you, Kenny. Cheers to my new friend. Oh God, I think it's Ben. Ben, is that? I hope it's Ben. Jesus, I might have fucked that up. That's what I thought I was a narcissist, because I can't remember names, because I'm a slow with that. But I believe it's Ben. Anyway, two great guys. They're from Sacramento area. Hey, Dolphin. I think that's where they came. I know that's where they came from. Dolphin Scuba Shop up there in Sacramento. You produce two hell of divers. Just saying. I don't know where they got their training. Their training was spot on. They know what they're doing. They know gun etiquette. You don't point the gun in the path. Even if there's a halibut, you point it down or over them. You never point it through them. Just like pistol. And when you're diving with people for the first time and they say they know what they're doing, you just never know. But man, I knew it when I saw his chains in the parking lot. So cheers to you, Kenny. Cheers to you, Ben. And if it's not Ben, slap me silly and call me an idiot. I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll see you all tomorrow with 2 more halibut probably.